Alright, Assalamu alaikum. So back in 24th of November last month, I did post this picture saying that Bitcoin is making ascending broadening wedge. If it pops down, 33K is the target. Can touch 39,000 in the meanwhile when we're trading up at 38,205. But you see on the image, the ascending triangle, you can notice how there are two possible outcomes. Now that you're making the ascending triangle, you may actually touch the resistance and move down. But what happened is you broke above the resistance and you may come for the retest and just continue to fly even higher. So Bitcoin has not decided to break below, to get rejected at the resistance. So you had one touch of the resistance, second one right here, third one right there, and the fourth one actually broke out. You have 54 more minutes for this 4-hour time frame candle to close, which is actually this. And what happens next is the retest. As you can see here, you come down for the retest and continue to push higher. So basically, zooming in into this little bit of the image right there, you're looking for a move down here and then push to the upside. You got three white soldiers back to back. Very, very, very positive. Okay, yes sir, it's really, really positive. Now let's actually see how Bitcoin looks like on the weekly. Now there was a little bit of a reaccumulation that went on, and I've made one lengthy video the last time about Bitcoin, that Bitcoin is mirroring this very, very, very similar situation. You can see on the weekly back in 2020, and as a matter of fact, during this time, the CEO of BitMEX was a big exchange. The CEO of BitMEX was actually he stepped down as a CEO, and people were panicking. Bitcoin made this sideways movement for almost 3 weeks and finally broke out and moved to the upside. And that actually triggers how in the present time this particular situation is just the very, very same. If you go back in 2023, now in December or in November, we saw that, the Binance CEO, who we know as CZ, his short name, he stepped down as the CEO. We had this sideways movement, but even though you had the sideways movement, you really broke out and you continue to move even higher. Now, if the same thing happens again, now I'm not saying this with a certain amount of confidence, but if the same thing happens again, right now, at least for now, Bitcoin is on a technical target, $48,000. That's where it's meant to go right now. 48,000 is going to be the technical target for Bitcoin. But let's say if Bitcoin keeps on getting bullish and we repeat, for example, the way you broke above here is the same as you're breaking above right here, okay? This accumulation, a move up, is this accumulation and a move up with a pennant, And what if you make this particular move, which is this move up here? Now let's see where Bitcoin goes if you do repeat the very, very same thing. So what I'm going to do is go on to take the bars pattern, take this top to there, right? And if the same situation happens again, you are looking for Bitcoin to literally reach $81,000, and it's possible. All right, 2024 we may actually see Bitcoin up to $84,000 and even break above this whole pattern, come down for the retest, and then you have Bitcoin that is also ready to move from there to there, and which actually takes you up to $113,000, and that is also pretty much possible. All right, no jokes. And let's see what happens, but at least for now, Bitcoin does not have any resistance until 48,000. So 47, 48, $49,000 should be the technical target. And as a matter of fact, if you break above this one right here, you are ready to actually see Bitcoin literally take over and push all the way to the all-time high once again. And that's it for this update on Bitcoin. I'm going to see you in the next one. Allah Hafiz.